I see where we messed up. We went to Mr. McCaffrey with no evidence. Oh my God. We went to a suspect without knowing the suspect. How does that make sense? If I'm able to pull out the blicky, I'll be able to give you a stiff. No, that does no. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? You want to go to a bar after this? I'm doing. Sweetheart, I see him, but I want to see you undressed consensually off a couple Casamigos, and we're both consenting adults going naked. Anyway, McCaffrey, please leave me alone. McCaffrey! Yo, what's good, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new episode of LA Noire. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there is a little bit of inconveniency, a little discrepancy. Now, I did have a video recorded on this, episode, but it was a little bit, I had to scrap it because the audio was terrible. It was making popping sounds, and just alone, great episode, bad audio. It's kind of the way of the game. Anyway, I'm not gonna yap on though. So in this episode, we are going to go a little bit further on. I'm gonna give you guys a longer episode. I'm going to go ahead and maybe get as far as we can in this episode. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell to be notified when I post. Comment your thoughts below. I know some of you guys are excited that I'm bringing LA Noire back. I'm excited to be playing it again. So without further ado, I'll see you guys at the end. Enjoy. And maybe we get a promotion into the higher ranks, go into Vice. But I highly doubt that. But who knows? Got my boy greeting me at the door. My boy greeting Phelps at the door. So that's what I'm
now my heart's a blazing ruin.
I don't think he comes here for the drinks. I think he comes here for the women, the singers. Am I not wrong?
Don't walk away.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she got a good voice. She got a great voice.
Wrong.
Don't do her wrong.
Don't leave me singing.
Don't leave her singing.
This torch.
Why does my boy have the Olympic rings as a tie? You trying to be an Olympian, my boy? You trying to go for the 100-meter dash? The studio's secretary murder. Did I say that? Yep, secretary. Yep, you gotta space out the words sometimes. I gotta space out the words sometimes. I'm talking too much, I'm sorry. Sweetheart, you are drunk? She's drunk in the middle of a train track or a railroad. Oh my God, crossbow. I mean, crossbow.
We'll look into it.
Fuck is this, Ghost of Tsushima?
Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Counselor.
What are we on about?
Now is not the time to lose your nerve.
I guarantee you I'm finna be the best detective right now because I'm a little
It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring, a matching engagement ring.
Okay, what does that got to do with us?
Familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line.
See,
40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
It's always a woman as our murder suspect. Have you guys realized that? I don't think you guys really grasp at. I mean, you guys couldn't have grasped because I haven't uploaded this
Another
video
body
in a couple of days.
and Deirdre Muller's
But
ring.
it's always a woman.
The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
See now.
Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass?
Oh, okay,
Start
are we
with
gonna
your
talk
old
to
man,
my whole
big
like
college
commentary,
student
bro? Cause I. In the last episode, I'll catch you guys up on the last episode. On the last episode, we obviously it was another murder and stuff like that. We're gonna go to the rail yard first because that's where the crime scene is at. So on the last episode, another woman got murdered.
You've got to admit,
But-
this is looking odd.
All right, there's just
Anyone
talk over
could
me. That's
pawn a
great.
ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators,
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran.
That sentence was crazy.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Freeze.
See, I don't get
Freeze,
it. Why are you
damn
in
it.
the way? Anyway, I'm sorry. So look, I think they're gonna keep talking over me, but last episode was pretty good, man. We caught the suspect on the first. It stops in the middle of the street. We caught the first buck on the first try. I'll catch you guys when we're at the rail yard. All right, we made it to the rail yard. Let's see what we got. If it's the same thing as the other ones, then we know we got a serial killer on our hands, and people are just ignoring the fact that we do. Well, not Detective Cross.
You boys
Who's
ready?
been drinking on the job.
Follow me.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators,
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
Yo, what was that sentence you were about to get off, Phelps? What? Who? Wrong? Fingered? All right, we're gonna. You know what? I have noticed. You
Hard,
guys didn't
isn't
see.
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you
Hold
got?
on. Before you start with your synopsis, let me give my people the synopsis. In the last episode, which you didn't see, the woman wasn't naked as they would be in the previous episodes. So in this episode and the scrapped episode, both of these women weren't naked. Now, no jury was hooking off the woman in the scrapped episode, but if there's jury taken off of this woman and it's been pawned, this leads me to believe that we either got a serial killer on our hands changing MOs, and it's trying to throw us off. They are trying to throw us off our tracks. We'll know.
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make
What?
sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body.
That flipped
Something
quick.
like that. Guy makes me sick.
Okay, why?
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Why? Oh, I want to know the reason why he makes you sick. And first of all, you said Negro. He was right behind you. The man's like 6'7". He'll beat that ass. Let's check the suspect. God, Lee, look at her face. No. Her face is crazy.
Smell?
Beaten.
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell.
What did he just
But
say?
it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Now,
The autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Now, there is no rope pattern around her neck, which is different MOs from all the other suspects. No jury was ripped off the hand, no cut off or anything. It's the same as the scrapped episode. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute now. The ring.
Another missing ring.
Hold on.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Is there anything? There's nothing else on the body that we can presume. There is no mark on her neck that can give us real ties to the rope. It just leads me to wonder, like, who's doing these murders? You know, like that leads me to.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
Her name is Evelyn.
That's going to be difficult, Cole.
Summers. Why?
Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Anything else in here? What is this? A whole fucking note. Oh my God. Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than we have last painted bitten. The wounds were exchanged and you have taken too much liquor, and we both know that what that makes of you become. But I am writing in the harassed and accused. I am writing an apology. I was heartbroken seeing what had become for my little girl and what she is doing to herself. And you are destroying your body and your soul with liquor. I'm not gonna lie, I'm off of that shit too. Evelyn is Evelyn, and it's hard for me to. You know what? Fuck this letter. I'm not the parent. Whatever. It's evidence. Book it up, people. Anyway, hey, let's see what we got. Can I fucking... Can I zoom in, brother? Okay, damn. I had to be sensitive.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Okay. So she only used about 4 matchsticks. The hell was she smoking? And this is her liquors.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
My boy Phelps really be on it, though. He really be in his investigation bag. Like, he really be on it. This blood splatter over here is actually crazy. It looks like it took 1 hit, maybe 2 hits.
Blood splatter on the carriage.
To do
She must have been
this.
struck while standing up.
Yeah, that's factuals. We're going to take a little bit more look around the area. I'm going to go make a phone call to the department house, and then we'll go talk to the coroner. All right, so we got the liquor store address. Now let's go question the coroner, and after we question the coroner, we'll go to the liquor store, and then after the liquor store, we'll go straight to the pawn store. We got to work our angles here. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm feeling really detective-y, so that's very detective of me. You get me? All right, let's talk to the coroner.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
But it's not a rope.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
All right, so it's fairly new body, but not fairly new. Let me check our palmlet and see if this is already X'd out. It's actually not. There's more here on the crime scene that we need to discover, so give me a bit. Oh, we gotta talk to this guy.
Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
That wasn't helpful at all. What if we talk to him over here? Are we able to talk to him? Yes, we are.
What do you think?
Look around.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman.
Who?
The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
That was the quickest interaction I've ever had in LA Noire since playing this game. What the hell? All right, give me a bit to look around. If there's nothing here, I'll catch you guys at the liquor store.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
Ah, shit. Okay,
if you
guys.
don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were
Ollie,
you doing
what
to
the
the
hell?
body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
What are you trying to freak on it?
I was kissing her.
All right. Okay, that's no.
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Bro, why was
Turn
you
out your
hitting?
pockets, Ferdinand.
And why were you? Are you that fucking lonely? Is that lipstick? Hold on.
Classic Carmine.
That's from the previous murders.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse.
Why would you take it?
I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
All right, the moment you've all been waiting for, the questionnaire. Interference with evidence, discovery of the victim's body. We're gonna go bottom to top.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here.
I can tell,
I was
nigga.
coming off shift and headed home.
He looked away, he looked
Why
away.
didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is gonna look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
Give me a check mark, give me a check mark! Okay, interference with
went
evidence.
through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. Look at his face on that one. He's not looking around or anything. I believe him.
Did you
I
take
believe
any
him.
money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You're under arrest, Jameson.
Did I not?
We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I went
I'm
2
telling
for
you, it's
2.
not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Okay, wait. That sentence,
Clyde,
I kind of wanted to hear
get this
finish.
sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
You and some friends of yours dream about fucking dead bodies. I'll catch you guys at the liquor store. What? All right. So we just arrived to the liquor store, if I'm correct. Yeah, I had like a little side mission. You're not gonna see that. It was a shootout at Bank of America. Didn't know Bank of America was even around at this time. So we're at the liquor store trying to get more evidence on our suspect. On our suspect? On our victim. Sorry.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
Sound like
You
she-
knew
sound like
Evelyn
yeah,
Summers,
Sounds like
Mr.
you knew her.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband.
Oh,
She
okay.
kept some of her stuff here.
Can you
Why
show
was
us,
that?
please?
Sure. Come this way.
Ex-husband. Okay. So the ring that was taken off her finger, why would she keep it on if she was never married? It doesn't sound right, buddy. You're my first suspect, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. POI.
Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
She kept a bed here.
Whoa.
But I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
Why am I sitting in the chair? Get up. So, she was married, but homeless?
She wasn't always such a loner.
Who are these people in the picture? Relatives,
Evelyn was
people-in-law?
reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid.
Okay, I didn't say
The stupid
that.
thing about her was her need to drink.
I mean, you know, smartest people are always the drunk. Look at Edgar Allan Poe. He was a
And she was
drunk.
borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Yo, there's a lot of links to this murder, and it's actually pretty fucking crazy. A lot of links to this murder is wild. Ooh, hold on. I'm getting a dun 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 anytime I walk past these. What is this? It might not have
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Are these all like memorabilias? I hate that I have to hold it in a certain angle. Like I fucking
Rollins
see the
bowling
word.
alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Drink at the bowling alley.
Rollins. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Okay, yo, I'm not gonna lie, guys. The last mission did not have this
When
many
exactly did
connections.
Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
So how did her life get to this? Drinking and sleeping in a bar, really? In the garage of a bar. Sir, can I ask you some questions? Let's ask him some questions. Contact with victim, relationship with victim, knowledge of McCaffrey. I want to go bottom to top. That's how we're going to start this new method. We're always going to go bottom to top.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
His eyes are so hard to read because they're so damn low, but he's looking straight at me. I'll believe him. I'll believe him.
She talked about McCaffrey.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
How the fuck is that an X? That sounded like a clear check to me. I can't tell if this man is lying or not because his eyes are so goddamn city.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
How many people will be sad she's gone? I'll be one of the few.
He looked down when he's... bro, he's so hard to read, bro. What the fuck? All right, any, mini, money, mo. Good cop, bad cop. One of these gotta go.
When Evelyn bought the booze, did she say who she was meeting or where she was going?
A young drinking friend of hers, I think. Don't recall his name.
Dude, there's no fucking way I can go 2 for 2. Perfect. And I'm 2 for 2 shirting. Like, what the fuck?
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Wow.
I thought you were Evelyn's friend, Robbins.
Great.
You should learn some manners, some goddamn respect.
We're catching murderers, not running a popularity contest.
1 out of fucking 3. That's great. Get me out to the next position. The next place. What? All right, so we should be coming up on the bar right now. Hopefully this bar gives us more answers than questions. And hopefully we have less answers for more questions. Bar looks ran down like crazy.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
Why he sound like that?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Ask around. So was she getting around just to get around? What the f...
What's your name?
Not liking her.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective.
Hold on.
What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay.
The name.
I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Bro, if you don't get the fuck on with this Rico Suave bullshit, like her name, she was mentioning you so much that you're on the suspect, like my nigga. Like what the fuck? I want to know the relationship on why she.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
You're looking around, my nigga. You're looking around.
I don't like you, McCaffrey.
You're looking around.
You look like someone who's trying too hard, like your whole life is some kind of performance. I think you need to give us something to get us out of your life.
I don't like you either, you pompous, stiff-necked patrician. You think I don't see through you and all the other minions of the ruling class?
There's no fucking way I'm doing this terrible right now, bro. What the fuck? My captain is gonna breathe down my neck.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious.
Yo, I see where we messed up. I see where we messed up. We went to Mr. McCaffrey with no evidence. Oh my God. We went to a suspect without knowing the suspect. How does that make sense? How do you go to a suspect without knowing the suspect? Oh, we're fucked. We fucked this. Oh my God, we fucked this case.
I've had a few skirmishes.
But
I'm guessing at this point.
reprehensible.
No. The odd parking ticket. That kind of thing.
All right, now that I got that out, let's fucking go ahead and go over 3.
See Evelyn last night?
No. I was at home. Writing.
Lying. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with the.
You want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
McCaffrey,
3.
we're not finished with you. You had your chance to cooperate.
All right, we're gonna head down to the bowling alley because that's our next clue. You know what? Scratch the bowling alley. We're gonna go to the pawn store, and we're gonna see who exchanged the ring. If there's anything for us to catch any clues from there, and then we'll go attack our suspect because this right here just shows we are getting too sloppy, and I shouldn't be drinking on the job. Catch you at the pawn store.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Go to.
11 King, in or out? Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
All right, as you can see, we gotta go to Central Station. A fucking code 2. Don't even know what that means. All right, put it to the police station. It might not be good news, I'm not gonna lie. The way I've been treating this case, literally garbaggio. Garbage. Patucio. I might have to go to AA meetings after I'm drinking on the job and shit.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
All right, you want to lead the way, big body belt butt bitch? I forgot his name. I literally don't know his name.
It's him, the cop from the newspapers.
You're a little bit too excited to see me, sweetheart.
You look
Back
like
up
you were
off my
a big pain
dick.
in the neck.
Get off
Not
off.
much lower.
Get up off it. Too big, but not too big. You get me? Back up off me, sweetheart. Captain!
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We
was the
found it
message?
beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
Tell me.
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
Black Dahlia.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
Brother in Christ, I couldn't be a fucking detective. Because virtually, I'm already stressed out. I have bodies on bodies
We got our
piling up.
orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
I'm having bodies on bodies pile up throughout the city. I possibly have a serial killer roaming the streets. I'm partnering up with a fucking twit-twat. And most importantly, what the fuck is going on in LA? So, here's the agenda for this episode, right? We started off terribly because we didn't have any information. We're gonna get information from the pawnbroker, from the bowling alley to McCaffrey's apartment, and then we're coming back to the police station in that order. I'll catch you guys at the pawn store. All right, so we're just now pulling up to the pawn store. You know, I'm not gonna say I guarantee you because honestly, I can't guarantee you a good fucking Q&A. But I'll give you a good Q&A. I'll give you that. Let's see what answers we can get out of this pawn store. It's probably answers that we
How can I help
really
you
needed.
boys?
You have a murder victim ring, and I need to know who
Detectives
returned it.
Phelps and
Brought it
Galloway,
in.
LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
David Buckner, who is that? Now, sir, you do know you are in possession of a dead woman's prices, right? It's been cleaned
What's
off.
this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Now, if the wedding ring came from Hartway, did the engagement ring?
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
One has a trademark and the other one has a 22 karat mark. Can I ask you some questions?
What have you
sir?
got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think.
No help at all. Not gonna lie to
Sorry.
you.
He just had one of those forgettable faces.
Because you
We'll be in
saw
touch,
the
Mr.
possessions. He had a forgettable face, but the possessions that he he gave you weren't forgettable. What type of shit is that?
Solved the big case and got promoted?
All right, we're gonna go. You know what? We're gonna go bowling alley because she had a love interest there. The love interest and the husband are always the top tier suspects. Forgot what our destination was, but we're here at the destination. Up the bowling alley. My fault, my fault.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
Why are you
You
yelling?
must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
She likes her
He's a
job.
nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am.
I hope he's a nice boy because
Let's go
this
get him.
man's okay. All right, why you, bro? Don't run, please. Look, I can't run on a boat. God damn it, my shoes, my shoes. I can't run on a bowling alley. You know what? Come here, brother. Don't run.
Tiernan,
because it's gonna get
LAPD.
worse for you. All right. And here comes the chase. Don't throw me in the action. Let the camera guy do it. Why is he running if he's not guilty? I never got that.
There.
Why are you running if you're not? This is nice. If you're not guilty.
What are you waiting for? Get after him.
Shut
We might go
that-
faster
Damn,
if we
this
weren't
bitch is
carrying the
fast.
extra weight.
Ooh, good comeback there,
These are
fellas.
flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Don't know what viral means, but shit.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but
Good
they
shit,
always
good
seem
shit,
to
good
lam
shit.
it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Here we go. We're on this tail.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Right here, right here.
If this isn't
Right
the
here.
killer, we can at least get
There
him
you
for
go.
reckless
Pop that
endangerment.
tire.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. And that is the end of that. It's about fucking time. Don't push me.
Come on, get out of your car. LAPD. LAPD. I wish they would
Give
let
it
me
up,
shoot.
LAPD.
I just need some questions that need to be answered. You're running for no reason. So our next destination, Our next destination is McCaffrey's apartment. We get evidence at McCaffrey's apartment, we have our suspect. If not, we gotta go back to the police station and interrogate these suspects that we have on deck. I'll catch you guys at the apartment.
Cole, come on!
All right, we made it to his house. In the most bad boy way possible. We're at his apartment. Eyes hurting. Let's see what floor he lives on, and then we'll go ahead and investigate. McCaffrey lives on floor 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
All right, not floor 6, apartment 6. I'm sorry. I may not have the detective skills like you, Phelps, but whatever. All right, apartment 6 should probably be like, what, on the 2nd floor, maybe? If they go in numeral... yeah. See, they go in numeral order, so... Let's pay our dude a visit. Let's pay a dude a visit.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
And then we kick door. All right, sounds about right. Sounds about illegal as fuck, but whatever. We're gonna do an illegal search, and some of this evidence might not even hold up in court because it's illegal. Ooh, whoa! Whoa there, brother! He's our suspect. He's our suspect. Number 1 suspect, because the crowbar he used in the beginning of the cutscene. You guys seen it. Bloody shirt.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her.
Uh-huh.
And we have the book.
Uh-huh.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Yo, the amount of evidence is crazy.
Is that you, Grosvenor?
Who are you?
Who are you guys? What are you doing in
Sweetheart,
From the
who are you?
LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
here? I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
For murder.
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
Took
How
you
do we get up
long
there?
to say that.
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Great. Now we
Drunk
just
and
find
in
out.
command of a
Move!
carrier pigeon.
Down the hall, up
Surely
the
we can
stairs.
write him up for
Nice.
that. A citation at least.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
You know what? I don't give a damn about no damn papers. Honestly, I do. Thank you for the recognition. I'm about to solve another big case. I got a book coming soon about the LA murders. Be on the lookout for that. Sir! McCaffrey, you're under arrest for the murder of Mrs.
Running on
Whatever
a
her name
hangover,
is.
McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
Ah! Come here! You got me running in these goddamn Aldos again. I'm tired of it. You know, I seriously need a sponsor from Skechers. Sir, come, please stop running from me. Sir, it's not gonna work out in your favor. You're taking the stairs, I'm taking the hill. Why are they making me trying to take the stairs? Yo, McCaffrey, I will shoot your ass. If I'm able to pull out the blicky, I'll be able to give you a stiff. No, that's not what I meant to say. McCaffrey,
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
You're messing up my new damn suit, man. I look good. I look dripping this bitch, man. Come on, man. McCaffrey, man. What the fuck, man? Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? You want to go to a bar after this? I'm doing. Sweetheart, I see him, but I want to see you undressed consensually off a couple Casamigos, and we're both consenting adults going naked. Anyway, McCaffrey, please leave me alone. McCaffrey!
Give it up! LAPD!
McCaffrey! Come here, motherfucker!
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Now the camera's about to overhear. We just got to the good bits.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up.
Okay, you know what? We're
Gotta
gonna
be
hopefully the camera doesn't die before we get to downtown to wrap this shit up. So we go ahead and get to downtown before we wrap this shit up. Catch you guys when we get to downtown and we wrap this shit up. All right, we put up to the damn police station. Solve this murder. And let's get the hell out of here, bro. I got a date with Shorty back there. She was a bad gal ting with a big bunda sitting up behind her back in it. Why we got a wall?
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want the confession from one of them.
We're going McCaffrey. We're going McCaffrey.
Young fellas.
You know what, Captain? I'm not. Because you know what?
Sorry,
Oh, fuck.
I mean, you know you've made it if you
Shit,
got that.
is it McCaffrey and what did he say? McCaffrey? Is this McCaffrey right here? That's McCaffrey. All right. He's going to jail. We found the
You
evidence
ready
in
to
his
answer
house.
some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
That
People
little
who run
funk
from the
sway
police
wobble
usually have
lobba
something
shit ain't
to
gonna work
hide.
on me, bro.
Touche, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
We found the evidence at your fucking house, dude.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Stop it! Stop playing
Doesn't
with
look
me!
good, Grosvenor. It's either you or Tiernan from where we're sitting.
Personally, I think Evelyn is better off, but I had nothing to do with it.
That's an X.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
He looked around. I gotta
You're gonna need to do
fucking
better
that.
if you don't want to swing for this.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Okay, this is a
Cheese and
check mark.
crackers
This
for
is
the
a check
fifth columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. It's your funeral.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan.
How the fuck did I go for two? I went 1 for 2.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Dude, we searched this house without a search warrant. Fuck. This isn't looking good, guys. This isn't looking good. Who is this?
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night.
Why's he
I
got
knew
blood
you
on
would
his
think it
face?
was me.
We have more questions on this guy than we did on the other one. Maybe we should have came to him.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Lying, you're looking around.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Why am I so shit at my job?
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
He's looking me dead in my eyes.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
Dude, what the fuck do you want me to do? Dude, this is pissing me off. It's pissing me off. And I'm not even a fucking detective. In real life, this is pissing me off.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
He's looking at me, bro. Fuck, he
Come
looked
on,
away.
Tiernan.
God damn it. He's
Either you killed her or she left the hotel. Why did she leave?
Look, I may have yelled at her. I was very drunk. It's hard to remember.
Dude, you know, I don't give a, I don't care.
No, don't go. We both want the truth here.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That
That's
doesn't make
strange.
me excited.
She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're
It
not
doesn't
in the
matter
clear.
at this point, bro. I don't have a solid foundation to pin the murder on one of these guys. I don't. And that falls back on me because I don't have any good evidence. The only evidence I have is the bloody shirt and the bloody crosshair tire iron, bro.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Dude, he's looking dead at me with a serious fucking face.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
If we could use Buddy's, hold on. If we could use Buddy's words against him, hold on.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Wait a minute. This case can be cracked because there's no way in hell that McCaffrey can have access to a licensed property tire iron of the bowling alley just randomly. You have to work there to get at. Tiernan is the murderer. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just solved this case. He is the murderer. He's a murderer.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks.
That changes everything. Now we need to go see Tiernan. It's just a back and forth about who really is the murderer. My gut is telling me Tiernan is the murderer.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
Events prior to the murder.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning. Very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
He looked away, right? I'm gonna accuse. But wait, hold on. We have enough points to use intuition. Let's use the intuition. Let's just use the intuition. Good cop, but So accuse is our only answer here.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
And now we're gonna use hearsay. See, we're gonna have back and forth dialogue.
You wound up at
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning.
Okay, here we go. Talk it out, buddy.
He showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box.
Okay, talk it out. Those
And
cigarettes match what I found on the scene, by the way.
He said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn.
Who the fuck killed Evelyn, bro?
And then it was all over the radio. And that he would protect me. And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it.
Oh my God. I think we just cracked the case.
Was it me?
I think we just... Fuck! This is the hardest part. This is the hardest part because we don't know if he did it. It could actually be McCaffrey, but we have the opportunity to charge him. I'm sorry, but the cigarettes match what I found. It could all be planted evidence. I'm sorry, but I can't do what I did last time. I'm gonna have to charge you with the murder of Evelyn.
James Tiernan, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. I believe you didn't know what you were doing. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. That's the best I can do for you now.
I had to, dude, don't get mad at me in the comments. I had to charge him with the murder. He had access to the bowling alley's tire iron. All the evidence pointed to him. You can't get mad at me. I'm just doing my job.
I'm going to assume that you both have very good excuses for what happened to my station today. You had a perfectly good candidate for a capital case and somehow managed to choose a weak-willed sub-sister while the murderous Red walks scot-free. I'm having doubts about what you're prepared to do to make a case, Phelps. If ever there was a time for manufacturing evidence or extracting a confession, this was it! Now get out of my sight! Run down pickpockets and fruit flies and leave the real work for men of substance.
Bro. Yeah, nah, this was a bad case, bro. This case was absolutely a mind twister, bro. I wasn't gonna win this case at all. Look at that. I wasn't gonna win this case. Diminished responsibility or not, James Tiernan will have to face up to his crimes. I don't understand. Everything pointed to James Tiernan. But then again, McCaffrey was over here playing the nonchalant Rico Suave bullshit. The man rizzed me. I'll catch you guys in the next episode, man. Hopefully we're good on the other cases. In the next episode, it'll probably be a different case. Or in the next video, it'll be a different video. If you did enjoy, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, that like button, that bell to be notified when I post. Comment your thoughts below on how I can get better at asking these questions or reading into these people's body language. And until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, peace out.